Good afternoon, or should I say good evening, folks. It's Sunday here, and I'm going to share with you my second book I created today. I've created two. I just shared one, and now this one. And I was just on a roll. I already had the red and the green and the pink paper out, so I thought I would share it. I did pick up, finally, the STAMPERIA Christmas Vintage from my work. I only picked up one pad, which means 10 double-sided sheets of paper. Realistically, 7, because 3 sheets were cut apart. So I paper pieced this book quite a bit. I matted it with green and cream cardstock to make the paper go much farther. It is a 6-inch by 7.5-inch book with a 3¼ inch spine. I did die cut out my flowers and a few little things. My sweet friend, Miss Jeannie Louise, who is the Duchess here on YouTube, gifted me some dies. And in one of the die packages was this beautiful, beautiful, very delicate detailed circle die, and I could not believe how much it was the right size for my circle cut aparts in this collection. I just had to use it. Now keep in mind, I have not glossy accented the cover and some elements on the inside. That's only because I usually do it after I share it, so I don't have fingerprints on the glossy, and then I bag it and I put it, you know, in my little craft shed. So some things are accented and some are not, but I'm going to share this with you. It is gorgeous. It does have 5 pages with a 1/2-inch gusset spread, or 1/2-inch gussets, I should say. And oh, you guys, this paper is just darling. If you've not gotten it, you definitely have to. I'll put a link to where I work at in the description box to pick up this paper pad, as well as a link to Debbie Adams, who on YouTube has made one of the most beautiful Christmas albums and houses I've ever seen with this collection. So we're going to jump into this. So here's the front cover. I did fussy cut the birds out and popped them up on foam around the rounder. I did make my poinsettias on an old die. And then this was another die too that had little borders of poinsettias, and I just kind of tucked them here and there. This was a lot of fun, but not, because I had to die cut out all these little tiny circles. But I love this die because it gave you know, it actually embossed as well as cut out, so it was beautiful. And I don't remember the name of this die either, folks. It's been a long time since I bought it, but it is a staple in my situation. So this book, I read on the backs of everything. This one holds 58 photos, so not a whole lot of photos as opposed to some of my other books, but I really loved how it turned out. So over here, I just created a corner pocket, and of course I need to glossy accent that still, and I created a 4.5 by 6.5-inch booklet here with one of the cut aparts. And then we have another cut apart here, and I did not mat it on the back because it's already perfect to journal on. I mean, it was just gorgeous. So then I cut out one of the circles, and I did not mat it, I just left it. It was just an extra piece. And then Scrapbook Fashionista here on YouTube also made a book with this, a mason jar book, which was amazing. And she did something really clever, and so I kind of copied what she did. She took the tags and made them into little booklets. And so I had to do that. I just had to do that. So thank you, Scrapbook Fashionista, for your inspiration on those. Over here, I did cut out another one of my poinsettias on this 3.5 by 4 or 3. Actually, it's 3 3/4 by 6-inch photo mats here. And of course, I matted it on red, cream, then green, then on this red panel. And I only used one edge die or edge punch, and it was an old EK punch. I think it's an old EK punch, maybe a Martha Stewart punch that my friend and boss lady, Shelly Geigel, gifted me. So I wanted to use that. I thought it was really pretty. Now this pops up and pulls out. So you have that as well as the insides of here, and you can put something on the back. Now, see what I mean by a glossy accented, some bits and pieces of it. So some is, some isn't. I'm not going to pull every single one of these out because they are the same on each inside. But of course on the inside is just a pocket. These are not magneted down. And this holds a 5 by 7 photo. And then, of course, the cute little tag that you can actually open up. I hope I'm going into frame here, folks. It's kind of getting dark out here now, and so it's a little dark in here for me. All right, so here's just a border pocket, another one of the poinsettias, and here is some of the die cuts. A Christmas greeting or journaling cards, photo mats, however you want to call them. Another circle here, and then look at the darling kitty in the basket. Also into a little booklet. So that just slides right in the pocket here. And we're going to get to this one again. And of course, this is that beautiful scene. And I did use my snow, the white Nuvo Oh, it's called Simply White. It is amazing, and it gave that snow effect. Loved it, as well as the Crystal Nouveau too. And of course that pops up, and of course it pulls out. And those hold 5x7 photos. So then here's this photo mat here. I made this paper stretch, folks. I could not believe I could have made this big of a book with 7 double-sided sheets and cut aparts. I'm not kidding. And it was because I went old school and matted and triple matted everything. It was worth it. So over here is that pretty kitty again on a magnet that holds my photo folio, or my waterfall here. Now, I did also get this idea from Bonita Richards, who is also on the design team for JS Hobbies and Crafts. She does this really neat thing with her waterfalls to make it look like the whole scene, but she's only using borders. So I will show you what I did. See where you can put your photo here, and then, well, you can actually put it a little over that, and then it closes, and you can just see those little border strips, so your paper can go a long ways. So even if you only buy one pad, it is usable, it is doable. You can easily create this album with one sheet. I mean, it's just very simple. And then, of course, I always do a pocket under my waterfalls. And I did another little booklet here with the tag. And then these were 2 of the cut aparts, so I just cut them out and thought whoever received this book can use them to, you know, border a photo and journal about it. Super cute. Then we get to beautiful Santa. Look how beautiful he is. Oh, he's just so gorgeous. It says a Merry Christmas. He opens up. And again, a large 5x7 photo mat. It is larger than that, so you will have some of the paper as a border if you wish. Or you can leave it plain because it's too pretty to cover and put the picture on the back. And then here's another one of the tag booklets. And then over here is a belly band. I used another circle die, or one of the circle cutouts here with the stocking on it, and then the stocking background paper. Here's a booklet. It says, "With love for a happy Christmas, isn't she darling," with her rolling pin. And of course this one's matted. It's right into that belly band. And then a little tag booklet says, "Let it snow," which is also on the front cover. Not pretty, but it's in one of the rounder pieces. So then again over here, look how pretty that is. I did again use the Nouveau and some of the clear shimmer to just give it lots of dimension. I can't wait to do the top of the book too, the cover. And then on the inside, you're gonna have this one right here, this 5x7 photo mat with a cute little gingerbread paper here and another little tag booklet. Boy, my neighbors are sure having a good time. I can hear all the kids. And then again with another waterfall, I used a Happy Christmas with that cute little strawberry shortcake is what it looks like. And again, I used Bonita Richards' idea here as well. And I will also link to her channel below so you can check out her tutorials. She's pretty darn amazing with her goodies. And then 2 more of these so someone can use them to journal and add to their picture mats. And then those close and close up like that. Magnetic closure. These were so heavy I didn't need a magnet. I mean, I just didn't. Look how beautiful the Christmas tree is. Isn't it just darling? So then that one opens up and you've got the poinsettia photo mat, the 5x7 with the beautiful pine cones. If anybody knows what these flowers are called, please comment below. I have had the heck of a time trying to find something that looks like that because I don't know what they're called. They don't look like poinsettias, but they're so pretty. Another little tag booklet, even if I can make them somehow. Here's another poinsettia over here. Here's another photo mat with journaling, and then a round circle punch, or circle one here, and then another little tag booklet. Just fits right into there. And then in the back, again, just another little diagonal pocket, keeping with the scene, because I really loved it. We have a Kitty Anna booklet. We have a photo mat card here. You can also journal on the back. A circle, which I just left. This was the last of that paper, and I just had it fussy cut out, and I thought I'd just tuck it in there. And then Santa on a little tag booklet. So that is my book, folks. I hope you love it. I really love this paper. Now, of course, if I would have had 2 pads of this, I probably wouldn't have made it like this. So I'm kind of glad I only had 1 pad because, believe it or not, folks, this actually turned out really good. And I was very proud of myself to make the paper just stretch. So this was pretty awesome. So I'm so glad I got to share it with you today, folks. I did make 2 books today. I have just been building. I might take a little break, but we'll see. I just can't stop making albums. I don't know what it is. All right, folks, thank you for coming to my channel today, and I hope you all had an amazing weekend, and I'll be back soon.